That's what Hammurabi's law was like as well. I remember from school, I didn't look it up now, but I remember from school the illustration that if a woman was suspect to having committed adultery, you threw her in the river. And if she floated, if she knew how to swim, she was innocent. If she sank, she was guilty. Black and white, nothing else. You know, where we would deal with it much more subtly. We would say, not only did you go to bed with somebody else other than your spouse, but rather what was going on in your mind. Or before you even went to bed, how did you lead your life? What did you do? Why are you so fascinated to always follow around with this other person, etc., etc.? And so we deal much more with the subtleties because of the biblical reality that is described in Scripture, that there's much more to life than just obedience or form or the ideal or the absolute. There is precisely also the freedom. From Roman law, it was adopted into Roman Christianity. I don't mean Roman Catholicism. No, I go all the way back to Constantine, who declares with one fell swoop on his deathbed that Christianity is now the religion of the country, and it becomes an absolute. It becomes an imposed religion almost. It leads the church to the church being institutionalized rather than being a group of believers within the context of what Scripture gives us, gathering together to lead lives that honor God and to respect each other and express something of love to one another. When Rome gets sacked after Constantine, from 410 on, the Alaric, the Goths came and destroyed Rome, and you went through the trouble of the breakdown of the Western Roman Empire. The Roman Empire's administrative center gets moved over to modern Constantinople, Istanbul. When Rome gets sacked, then the utopian expectations get divided up between an assembly of power under the name of the Pope first, and an escape from power under the name of spirituality. The freeing from the obligations of daily life into a heavenly existence, a quasi-heavenly existence, into a world elsewhere, into dealing so much with the inner man that the external circumstances lose in significance. But you have precisely the tension between the two developing throughout the Middle Ages and into the Reformation. The tension between maintaining some kind of political, military, legal order, where the absolute what's the word I'm looking for? The absolute of God in his unity of being is replaced with the absolute of the Pope, where the universal of God, that's the word I was looking for, where the universal of God, Trinity, the give and take of 1 and 3 is replaced with the power claims of Pope first and then of Emperor, where in a sense what is attempted is the expression of a Platonic state within the Church for the sake of order. The Pope and the emperors cannot decide who gets the power from whom. Initially it was the Pope who crowned Charlemagne in 800 in Aachen in an attempt to create a new Roman Empire. It was an appeal back to Rome as the model. That's where we draw our strength from. If we can get rid of the Germanic confusion during the great migrations from the 6th through the 7th, 7.5 centuries, if we can clean that up and create a new Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire of German nations, then we have, in fact, established a clear description of the governmental structure of authority, of order in Christendom.